If you're over 60 and you think strokes are just a matter of bad luck, stop everything and listen, because what I'm about to tell you could literally save your life. You see, for decades, we were told that strokes come out of nowhere, that they're just something that happens when you get older. But that's not the full truth. As a senior health specialist, I've worked with thousands of older adults, and I'm here to tell you something that the average doctor's appointment might not. Vitamins, yes, the ones sitting quietly on your kitchen shelf, could be your body's secret weapon in lowering your stroke risk. Now, I know what you're thinking. Can a simple pill really make a difference? The answer is yes, if you know what to take and how to take it right. See, strokes are often the result of years of silent damage. Tiny changes in your blood vessels, creeping inflammation, and nutrient deficiencies build up like rust on old pipes. One day, something snaps, a clot, a burst vessel, and everything changes in an instant. But what if we could slow that rust? What if we could keep those vessels strong and smooth, keep the blood flowing safely, naturally? That's where vitamins come in. Not all of them, but specific ones that target the root causes of stroke. I'm not talking about trendy supplements or miracle powers. I'm talking about real, research-backed vitamins that have been quietly proving their worth in clinical studies. Let's start with vitamin B6, B9, and B12. These three work together like a team. They reduce something in your blood called homocysteine. Don't worry about remembering the name. Just know that when homocysteine builds up, it stiffens your blood vessels and raises stroke risk. B vitamins help bring those levels back down, keeping your arteries more flexible and less prone to damage. What's beautiful about this? These vitamins are safe. They're in the food we eat, things like spinach, eggs, beans, and chicken. But as we age, our bodies don't absorb nutrients the way they used to. Even if you're eating well, you could still be low. And many people don't realize they've got a deficiency until it's too late. That's why I always encourage older adults to consider a quality B-complex supplement. And I'm not talking about mega doses, just the right amount to support healthy levels, because too little does nothing, and too much can throw off the balance. Think of it like tuning a piano. You need the right note, not just a louder one. Now, let me ask you, have you been feeling more tired lately? Do your fingers tingle sometimes? Maybe your memory feels a little foggy? These could be quiet signs that your body is running low on essential B vitamins. And if you're taking certain medications like metformin or acid blockers, your absorption could be even worse. And here's where things start to connect, because when you add vitamin D into the picture, things really start to move. Vitamin D isn't just about bones, it also supports your brain and blood vessels. Low vitamin D is common in seniors, especially if you don't get outside much or live in northern states. And low vitamin D has been linked to higher stroke risk. You can get vitamin D from sunlight, sure, but in real life, many seniors just don't get enough. Maybe you wear long sleeves, stay indoors, or live in places where the sun's weak in winter. That's why a daily D supplement can be a game changer. It helps reduce inflammation, supports your immune system, and works behind the scenes to keep blood vessels healthier. Imagine this, your body working better from the inside out. Blood moving smoothly, arteries calm and open. No chaos, no surprise. Just better protection day by day. But wait, there's more. One of the most powerful, most overlooked nutrients when it comes to stroke prevention is magnesium. Yes, magnesium. This quiet mineral helps regulate your blood pressure, relaxes your blood vessels, and reduces the chance of clot formation. Yet so many people, especially older adults, don't get enough. You won't find magnesium in a lot of processed food. It's mostly in leafy greens, nuts, seeds, whole grains. And if you're someone who eats white bread instead of whole wheat, drinks lots of coffee, or takes diuretics, you're probably low and don't even know it. The thing is, even small deficiencies can create bigger problems over time. Your heart beats a little less steadily, your muscles tense up, your vessels stay tight instead of relaxing. That's the perfect storm for a stroke to hit. But when you give your body the magnesium it needs, it's like flipping a switch. blood pressure eases, the nervous system calms, you sleep better, you feel more balanced overall. So here's the truth nobody talks about enough. Stroke prevention isn't just about avoiding salt or watching your cholesterol. It's also about giving your body the nutrients it needs to protect itself. When you nourish your cells properly, your body takes care of the rest. You've got to stop thinking of vitamins as a bonus or as something extra. For your age and stage of life, they're a necessity. They fill in the cracks, reinforce your defenses, and help your brain and body stay sharp. But of course, quality matters. You don't want cheap pills full of fillers or random blends you find in the bargain bin. You want clean, well-absorbed vitamins, preferably recommended by your doctor or pharmacist. And always check if they interact with any medications you're already on. This isn't about self-medicating. It's about partnering with your health team to build a plan that works. Because here's what I know. No one wakes up thinking today's the day they'll have a stroke. But if we prepare right, if we feed the body, not just the habits, we can turn that fear into power. And friend, I want you to have that power. I want your grandkids to visit you, not your hospital room. I want you to remember birthdays, hold hands at the dinner table, walk without fear, speak without struggle. All of that starts with what you do now. So before you reach for another cup of coffee or a sweet treat, ask yourself, did I give my body what it really needs today? Because prevention isn't luck. It's choice made daily. Let's take this even further. Because while B vitamins, vitamin D, and magnesium are incredibly powerful in stroke prevention, there's another one that too many folks overlook, vitamin K2. Now hold on, this isn't the same as vitamin K1, which helps your blood clot. K2 is different. It plays a unique role in directing calcium to the right places in your body. Why does that matter? Because when calcium goes where it shouldn't, like into the walls of your arteries, it stiffens them, narrows the passage, and makes it harder for blood to flow freely. That's when stroke risk rises. K2 tells calcium, go to the bones, not the arteries. And that's exactly what we want. Strong bones, flexible blood vessels. Most Americans don't get enough K2 in their diets. It's found in fermented foods, like natto, which is popular in Japan, but let's be honest, not many people here eat that. Some cheeses, like Gouda or Brie, have it, but not in large amounts. That's why a small supplement of K2, especially when paired with vitamin D, can be a smart move. They work like a team. D helps you absorb calcium, and K2 makes sure it ends up in the right spot. Now, let's stop here for a second, because I know this might feel like a lot. You're probably wondering, how do I remember all of this? Do I need to take a dozen pills every day? No, you don't. That's not the goal. The goal is balance. Simple steps, consistent effort. Most seniors do well with a multivitamin that covers the basics, and then a few extra supplements that target what you personally need. That's why it's so important to talk to your doctor, ask for simple blood work, and find out where your levels stand. You deserve to know, not guess. And while we're being honest, let's talk about something that's often ignored: omega-3 fatty acids. These are found in fish oil, and they're a blessing for your heart and brain. Why? Because they reduce inflammation, lower triglycerides, and help keep your blood from getting too sticky without thinning it dangerously. All of these things help protect against strokes. Salmon, sardines, mackerel, these are great sources. But I get it, not everyone likes fish or eats it enough. That's why a clean, mercury-free fish oil supplement can really help. Just 2 soft gels a day can support your blood vessels, brain, and heart all at once. Now, if you're listening and thinking, this all sounds good, but I'm already on medications, I've already had a mini stroke, or I'm worried it's too late, let me tell you this: it's never too late to start protecting your brain. Vitamins and nutrients aren't just for prevention, they're also for recovery and support. Your body is always rebuilding. Every single day, new cells form, old damage is repaired. And the fuel your body uses to do that, it comes from the food you eat and the nutrients you give it. That's why even small changes matter. Swapping out white bread for whole grain, adding a handful of almonds, getting a little more sun, taking your vitamins every morning without fail. These don't feel heroic, but over time, they are. Because here's the quiet truth about strokes. They rob people of independence. They take away your speech, your movement, your memory, sometimes without warning. But when you give your body the support it needs, when you're proactive instead of passive, you change the game. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to start today. Not next week, not next year, not when it's convenient. Because there is no better moment than right now to decide that you want to stay sharp, mobile, and fully alive. Imagine waking up each day with clarity, walking without fear, laughing with your grandchildren, remembering every moment. These things aren't guaranteed, but they're possible, and vitamins are one of the simplest, most powerful ways to give yourself a real shot at them. I've worked with patients who've changed their lives with these steps, who were told they were high risk and now live without fear, not because of luck, but because they took ownership of their health. You can too. So here's what I want you to do after this video. Go to your cabinet. Look at the vitamins you're taking or not taking. Check the labels. Are you getting B6, B9, and B12? Are you taking vitamin D? And is it D3? Is there magnesium in your day? What about omega-3 or K2? If not, don't panic. Just take the first step. Make a list. Take it to your doctor. Ask questions. Start small, start steady, but start. Because this is your life, your brain, your future, and it's too precious to leave to chance. Your stroke risk isn't just written in your age, your family history, or your medical chart. It's written in your choices, what you eat, how you move, and yes, what vitamins you take. Let's not wait until the ambulance siren is the wake-up call. Let's wake up now. Because you deserve more time, more memories, more mornings, and I believe, with the right support, you'll have them. So take action today. Choose your health. Choose your future. Choose to fight back with knowledge, with intention, and with every vitamin your body has been waiting for. You've got this. Let's stay strong. Let's stay sharp. Let's stay here, healthy, happy, and living life fully. Thank you for watching, and don't forget, your brain is worth it.